Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 14 of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, let's try going to this island again, and this time we are not going to screw up because I have full magic this time. Just make sure you use the Deku Leaf to get over there. This is pretty much the best way to do it. I'm sure there's another approach to get there, but I think this is more reliable. So, at least you can see the island, and you practically have a very good chance of getting there early, rather than just going a long distance around Forest Haven and then finding a place to jump. And here we got another treasure chart! Awesome! Okay, so I'm gonna make a little detour before we go to Greatfish Isle. Instead, we're gonna go south, and then we're gonna go down even further to get to the northern part of the island. Because I did some practice, and we now can actually go over to where we need to be, which is good. Hang on a second, a blanket just fell on the dazzle cord. Yes, in this game, the world is round, not flat, which is good. Okay, so it looks shaped like a heart. It's kind of like those fairy islands. Like, the fairy islands are usually the exact same shape, in case you're wondering. Alright, so I guess I have to go north. Let me get the wind to go that way. Otherwise, I'm gonna have like a long swim to take. And that would be very risky. I hope you don't mind that I'm taking this detour. It would be nice just to get some items like heart pieces and whatever. At least now we can go over to that fairy island so I can actually get that rupee upgrade that I was supposed to get earlier, but was unable to because the King of Red Lions is a douche. But he looks like he's a little less douchey now if he's letting me go this way. I had to practice just to make sure I actually could, because if I thought that I could and then it turns out I couldn't, then I'd be fooled twice, and that would be very embarrassing. I don't want to go down that route. In any case, I hope you don't mind the detour like I said before. It'll come in handy, trust me. You know, sometimes you could use a little break from getting away from the main story. Just like to get stuff done. So let's get this wind going south. Because that's the direction we're going to head. I apologize if some of these videos are long. Most of them just be under a half hour, and they're pretty long to render and upload for me. The thing is, if you play a game like this, you feel like you gotta do as much as possible, and thus you get lost in the time. That's usually the case here. What if I go a little more to the west, so I can center myself? Alright, let's see if we can find the fish right away. That would be very nice to do. Oh, look at Lola. She's sitting right next to me and she's looking at the screen. Okay, actually now she's just smelling my hand. It's not like I put it anywhere. I'm holding the controller with it, okay? You know where it's been. Alright, I don't see the fish, but like I said, I do see the island, and I see new creatures called sea hats. They're kind of like the aquatic version of pea hats, just as annoying. I don't know if you can actually get golden feathers from them. Usually when you battle them, you're on the boat and thus can't even use your grappling hook as a weapon. Alright, so I guess I'll just get off over here. Actually, I should have got off around this way because there's a slope. Okay, now there is a good reason why I'm actually here. It's not crucial, but well, let's just explain what this guy has to say. Hey, that's a pretty sick boat you got there, kiddo. So what do you say, kiddo? You want to play a boat game for 30 rupees? What do you say? Tell me the rules. Well, I ain't that good a talker. But here goes. Now listen up. The deal is, you take your boat and sail over the barrels floating in the water and see how many rupees you can bring to the finish line within the time limit. There's two kinds of floating barrels you gotta watch out for. The ones that float on their sides, and the ones that float upright. You can get the rupees above the barrels floating on their sides by just sailing right over the barrels. But if you run into the barrels floating upright in the water, they'll rough you up. You know you can press R to jump your boat, right? Yeah, I know. So basically, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to the wind as well. And if time runs up before you finish, you lose. And yes, you do get to take the rupees with you. But the thing is, I already got a lot of rupees, therefore I don't really want to play. Instead, I want to actually go over to that island over there. But I got the wind to go in the opposite direction. And it doesn't look like there's a way I can actually climb on there by myself. I'm going to need the Deku Leaf for that. This is why I'm here. So with that, let's get the Deku Leaf back on. Hopefully I can get up there on the first try. I do. Good. There's actually a secret cave over here. Okay, now this cave is actually a pain in the ass. Why? Because you got these creatures called mini-blins, or mini-goblins, or mini-bokoblins, harassing you the whole time. And they infinitely respawn. The only way you can get rid of them is to activate these switches. And the worst thing is, if they hit you, you lose control of the boomerang. So you gotta hit the switches as fast as possible to keep the mini-blins from spawning from that particular entrance. Hopefully they can actually drop some hearts for you, because if they don't, well, you're obviously in a heap of trouble. Go ahead and hit the switch. I don't think I was close enough. This is where it gets annoying, when they swarm you while you're aiming at the switch! I'm starting to think you're not meant to come here with the boomerang, but with a better weapon that can hit switches. Kinda aimed at the rupee. Okay, but that's 2 switches I've taken care of, only 1 more to go. Doesn't make it any easier, though, because they are fast. What? Why did it not hit? Stop targeting the enemies and hit the switch! God damn! They actually walk right in front of your boomerang reticule on purpose, so that you missed the switch entirely. There! Damn! They may be small, but my god, they are so pesty! Or pesky. Pesty and pesky. If they're different, then you might as well just put them together. Ah, we got a submarine chart. Now you know where to find the enemy submarines that surface from below. Press up to open the charts to view it. Okay. I'm getting the hell out of here. Because now there's nothing that's stopping these mini-blins from respawning. And I don't need to deal with them anymore. Thus, this place is washed free of my skills. I don't think that made any sense. But anyways, there's like 7 submarines in the entire game, and I visited one of them. Alright, that's good enough for me. So I guess now we'll just head back to the west. I don't think there's like any treasure around here. Oh, I never even found the fish yet. So I wouldn't be able to know anyway. Let's see, I think I should get the Wind Waker ready. And I want it to go west, rather than north. But I see the fish, and I should get there first. And then we move on. I hope this will still get me to the fish, though. Yeah, it should. That'll be alright. And preferably avoid battle with the sea hats. Careful. And there we go. Nothing to it. Now, let's see what you got to say. Okay, this place is officially called Boating Course. It actually established a name, wow. Let me ask you something, Fry. Have you been using the R to make your boat jump? Well, have you? Of course, going out to sea just to jump around would be real dumb if you ask me. Anyway, what you can do is tilt the analog stick left or right to move your tiller just as you land. That's how you make a sharp turn. Well, that's actually very convenient. Learning how to make sharp turns. Barely be using them though, but hey. It's good knowledge. Sorry, Sea Hats, I'm not interested in dealing with your crap today. Okay, why don't we go to this island over here? I wish I remember what it was called. No, I think this is the Angular Island. This island is actually very unique. It's practically just all sharp corners and stuff. Blocks. Oh, I see the fish, too. Which is good. Oh, and I see a new enemy, Georgs. Yeah, they may have the same name as the boss of Great Bay Temple and Majora's Mask. But these things are very annoying, because they're sharks. Luckily, they only take like 2 hits to kill. The unfortunate thing is there is a lot of them. Well, I almost lost sight of the island completely because of those guys. But I do see some treasure. Boomerang! Oh. Just leave me alone, Georgs! I don't taste good! Not to you guys, at least. Are you serious? Please tell me there's not an infinite amount of them. Oh, Jaws! Get your guys in order! That boomerang was still there? Wow. I could have swore I targeted. Did I actually hit the King of Red Lions with that? There, now leave me alone! God! Oh, let me get my charts ready. Well, I practically need to get to the fish first. Before we can actually do much about the treasure. It'd be a lot easier to spot that way. I know, it's a bit of an annoying detour, but it's worth it. It'll make the constant exploring a little bit shorter once we get to the end, when I have to explore everything. Angular Isles. That's what it's called. But you already know that. Northeast of here is the Forest Haven. Yeah, I know, I just came from there. They say a truly unique kind of firefly is indigenous to that place. Yeah, I have the firefly already, and I do have it in a bottle. So that's the only place I can put it. Okay, now let's get this treasure over here. And then we'll actually go on the island. Okay, let's get to the chart that... Okay, gotta go a little further to the northeast. Got it. I'll get my grappling hook ready. Need to go a little bit more. Oh. Is this good? Perfect! Right on the X. Now give me something good in this box. Because I went all this way, you know, even though I didn't have to, just to see what I can get. Ah, heart piece! That makes me very happy. So one more and I'll get like a health upgrade. Awesome. Okay, now would be a good time to actually climb this island. Let's see. I want to, like, position the king probably close to where I can actually get on the island. Let's say around here, on this side. Now we have to climb up, and we have to use the blocks to make sure that'll work. But that shouldn't be very hard. I mean, some of them actually do have markings, and they're the only ones you can actually pull. So use that knowledge to your advantage. You only need to, like, pull them, like, part way, and you'll still get up there. Like, you don't need to pull them all the way. No, I don't want to climb. I want to push this down. Alright, in position. Perfect. Okay, there is a secret cave over here on this little mini-island. The problem is, I'm not well equipped to actually solve this little puzzle. So let me come back to that later once I get the item I need. For now, let's just focus on this. Whoa, we got ourselves a new enemy! Blue choo-choos. These are very rare. So get the jelly. You can use the grappling hook to take the jelly without having to kill them, but due to like the small terrain, just use the boomerang to kill them. If I didn't use the grappling hook, I probably would have got the jelly that way anyway. And I believe you cannot get blue choo-choo jelly from the same jelly if you grabbed it before. So now we got ourselves a health upgrade. 2 heart pieces on 1 patch of land. Well, technically one part of it was in the sea, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's see where we need to go next. I think I should probably... Yeah, let's go further west. I'm thinking about going south, where our Crescent Moon Island is, but I'm going to do that later. Besides, there's still plenty of time. We might as well check what else is in the west. I believe this little land over here is actually one of the reefs. There's 6 of them in all, ranging from Cyclops Reef, which has 1 eye, to 6-Eye Reef, which of course has 6. They kind of resemble, like, standard dice, so to speak. But we're not going to deal with the reefs yet, because we'd rather wait till we get further on in the game when they actually have some better stuff. There's also a platform over here I'm going to save for later. And I'm not going to worry about that, because usually when you see those old rings that have treasure, yes, but it's not significant treasure. Therefore, I am going to leave that alone. Okay, I'm wondering where the fish is. There's also a warship over there that I can't do anything with because I don't have bombs. If I had bombs, I can actually battle them. Yep, let's go to the bait bag right over here. I don't think there's any treasure on this side yet. I'll check my charts anyway, just in case. But I didn't see any rings of light, so... that gives me a good indicator that there's nothing there. Here, eat up. Hope you like it. Hope you like it a lot. Hey, blah 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 blah. Oh, we're actually very close to Outset Island, too. So this is called 2-Eye Reef. I think I already said that, didn't I? I tell ya, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy who bestows magic power. She used to live here, Fry. All anyone ever sees anymore are the big octos that have been appearing lately. Maybe they scared her off. Oh no, I sure hope they didn't eat her. Big octos, eh? Well, good thing I have the boomerang so I can actually battle them. So... the best way to find a big octo is you have to look around in your surroundings. Like, do you actually see any seagulls lying around? If you do, chances are they're there, and I don't even know why I fired the boomerang. I think I have to go a little further south to find them. Probably like on the southwest part of this little patch of land. We should be able to find something. Oh, I see seagulls! So let me go in that general direction. Once you find them, you're going to see this old whirlpool, and it's time to fight. Now this one has 4 eyes, and you have to target every single one of them. There's 3 in the front, 1 in the back. Just be sure to remember that. And when you take out the eyes enough times, you'll kill the octo. And don't worry if you fail, because he'll just like spit you back out anyway. Apparently you don't taste good to the octo, but you taste good enough to the Georgs. Wow! Is it like 3 shots per eye? That's cool. So that big octo is defeated. This one has 4 eyes, some have 8, and others have 12. Yeah, we found a fairy. Oh, Waker of the Winds! Thanks to you, I have been freed from that beast's foul grasp. As thanks, I shall give you just a little of my power. A little? Don't be stingy now! Give me it all! Okay, this one will definitely come in handy. Your magic power is increased. Now you have twice as much as what you had before. May the winds of fortune always blow across your bow. Huh, you said blow. Oh, now the boomerang comes back! I mean, I was wondering where that was to. Okay, we're gonna go, like, this spot over here, and then we're gonna go south to get back to the northern part of the map. Where we're going is going to be a later dungeon at some point in the game, which we're not able to go to yet. But the reason I'm going here is for another reason. Well, actually, there's two reasons. A, there's a heart piece on top of the island that I'm going to need a Hioi pair to actually reach. And B, there's a submarine here. So I want to take care of both tasks. Chances are I might go to the submarine first, seeing as how I see it. I mean, once I get the Hioi pair, like, up there, after dealing with the submarine, I'll probably stop the video. What do you say? Well, you guys don't have a choice, I'm the one in charge. Sorry. Hey, don't take it the wrong way, I mean, I'm giving you guys some entertainment. Doing the best I can here. Just maybe doing things a little differently from everyone else. Okay, now this part is an absolute pain in the ass. You have to kill all the rats. And look around you, there's bomb flowers. Lots and lots of bomb flowers. The best way to kill them, without possibly just hitting them with your sword, is to use your boomerang. I'm just gonna use the L targeting rather than just, like, going to manual targeting. And no, you can't use your bait to actually buy some stuff from them. These are feral rats. They have no respect for you at all. Once you kill them all, you should be able to get to that ladder that's surrounded by flame. Or at least get to that. Well, maybe we'll get there anyway. Oh, that's actually the exit, okay. I guess we're going up here and grab the treasure. Well worth it, in my opinion. Besides, it's a good idea to go to every single submarine you find. Clear out the enemies, grab the treasure, and get out. Ah, treasure chart. That's fine by me. Besides, we practically need these to find heart pieces. Well, some of them heart pieces, other ones be treasure or other charts. And some treasure charts might have different things. No, I think it's probably the only three things that I mentioned. Like different charts, heart pieces, and rubies. Rupees, not rubies, don't worry. In case anybody got anal over that little pronunciation. And don't think they wouldn't, some would. Now let me open this chart. It's number 14. Okay, looks like some kind of ring. We'll deal with that later. But for now, it's gonna be a bit slow unless I turn it around like this. Now I see the fish. So why don't I feed it and get some information on this little area. And then after I get the heart piece around here, we're done. It's gonna take a while because the wind is not exactly at my back. But that's okay. As long as we're moving at all. Alright, eat up and fill in my map. I believe this place is called Headstone Island. It is, okay. Small fry! There's a real heavy stone head blocking a cave on that island. Don't you wonder what's behind it? Don't you want to get in there? Heh, let me tell you a great secret. If you go north 4 squares and east 3 squares to Fire Mountain, you'll find an item that gives you the strength to easily lift anything, no matter how heavy it is. With that thing, you can lift that stone and toss it out of your way as if it were as light as a feather. Well, we can't even go to Fire Mountain yet because it's too hot. Let's see. I will have to move the Wind Waker or the wind in the exact opposite direction of where I'm to. So let me do that first. Maybe I can actually get the seagull to land on my head from this side. Let me try that. If it doesn't work, then I will have to go on the island. Let's give this a shot, shall we? This is why I keep some hoi pears on hand. Okay, I'm not close enough. No, I want to sail. Okay, there's definitely some goals over here. I can use them. Okay, there's that stone head that I can't do anything with. Well, seagulls like pears more than I do. I don't know why, I just never liked the taste of pears. I mean, I like Fuji apple water, which is pears, but it's just not the same. Okay, there's the heart piece. Gotcha. I could have got some rupees as well. I have no idea how that exactly works. I mean, is Link controlling the seagulls with his mind? And just telekinetically grabbing the heart pieces? I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to stop the video here, and in the next part, we're going to go south and try to get to that fairy island that I was going to go to before. Maybe go over to Windfall Island just to bring in that, that firefly. See ya, everyone.